In this video, I want to talk about me not having a blueprint in the life that I want to live. And growing up at the age of 17, 18, I had this trend of making friends only with the people that are older than me, like just for them to give me like an insight of life. And I once made a friend with someone who was like, who used to love drinking, and I almost caught up to them and tried to be like them, but I remind myself to just stay away, and because that's not the life I want to live. I just wanted like an insight, and I still continue this thing of this trend because I don't have a blueprint. I will just, like they say, fuck around and find out. And I always do. I always put myself in places that I know that they can bring me or open a door or connection to the life I want to live. I always try to make sure to put myself in those positions because I have no one to look up to who is into what I am into. My interests are so niche to the people that I grew up with. I'm into fashion, I'm into art, I'm into community building, I'm into creation of anything and like doing anything with my hands, and I into a good healthy. I don't want to be 30 and having a belly that I'm trying to get rid of while it's too late. So I try to keep my healthy on a good balance. And yeah, having no blueprint. Things that I do that help me to have a blueprint is praying and reading the Bible, as in 1 Peter 5, 7 to 8, it says, bring your worries and your cares to God who cares for you, and stay alert, because the enemy, your adversity, the devil, is like a brown roaming lion trying to find someone to devour. I don't remember the other part, but this part I remember. And I always try to be like, to bring my worries, my anxieties of not having a blueprint to God, and it gives me hope, and it gives me like strength to like know that okay, I have someone on my side, and that's God, who will never forsake me, nor leave me. And the other thing I do to like have hope in this not having a blueprint is reading books. Like reading books that help me to see, like to get advice, because with advice it's always like someone can come to you and give you advice, but they will filter it according to how they know you and your capability. They'll be like, I know Elisha wouldn't do this, let me just give him like just small. And then, but in the books that I read, or in the books you will maybe read, it always end up be like all the information is out there. The writer doesn't know your capabilities and what you are able to do with that information. They just give it out, and it's you who needs to read it and apply it to your life. I try my best to apply everything that I read to my life, because if I don't apply it, I wasted my time. And the other thing that I do to just watch YouTubers and see, I like to see the people who are like living the life I would want to live, like visual, like to have a visual thing, POV of it, like, oh, actually this is real, like this life I want can be real, like it's realistic. And that YouTubers I watch, and to see, okay, people who are into fashion, they look like this, they do this, and then I'm like, yeah. And I don't try to like be like them exactly. Again, yes, some part of me can be influenced by them, but just me having a blueprint, like, okay, this is how a person who is into this and this and that wake up, and who is into like their mental health or reading their Bible, do the thing. I watch YouTubers that are Christian YouTubers, fashion YouTubers, people who are into art, just to have like the insight of how I want to live my life. Because me growing up, I didn't have anyone who wants the life I have. Probably everyone has like this stability that they have chosen, and they stay in that stability or comfort that they have. And me, I found discomfort into that, and I tried to like just go around, like do other things, put myself in rooms with people that have done it, do things that I dream to do, and get to see like, oh yeah, this is actually real. And just keep on finding ways. Even this YouTube, it's something also I'm trying to just F around and find out, and it's going well for the sake of, I was having a conversation with my cousin, and my cousin asked me, so how many subscribers have you reached to? And I went on my phone on YouTube Studio, I said 45, and then it was like 46. I was like, oh, someone just subscribed. I know it wasn't him, it was someone else. And I really appreciate people who are actually subscribing and watching the videos and liking and reaching to the end of the video. It really means a lot to me, and knowing that people can relate probably and like what I do or what I record, how I spend my time, it means a lot. And I just want to have a different life and different outcome, and that every day the things I do leads me into to find out like, damn, I'm actually living the life I wanted to live. Because me going to run, I always go run with the Shelf Life group, and the conversations I hear in that group, I'm always like, wow. And to find out some of them, it's like, these are my hot takes, but they're actually not hot takes, because they are doing them and they're actually telling me, and then I'm like, damn, I always think like this. And going to rooms like that to find out there's some people who think the same way, I'm always like, damn. And when I go to events, I have people who tell me, oh, I've been doing this, my sister or my brother or my thing, like, it doesn't validate what I'm doing, and dash. I'm like, yeah, me too. It's like, yeah, me too. And it's always like, everyone goes through the same thing. Yeah, and in the same verse of Peter, the same verse I said, in the bottom, it says the same thing, like, everyone goes through the same thing. So have faith in God. And I don't know, I just remember that. And yeah, I don't have a blueprint, but I know I'm going to live a calm comfortable, peaceful, God-fearing, and successful life into art, fashion, and love. And I really want to live that life, and I would do anything, and don't want to be like, sometimes I may fall and stop and try to live it, to forget that I'm living it, and it hurts me, but I try to like move on, and just move on, because no one who lived this life for me if I sit and relax about. I'm not saying I don't need to relax, but I just need to move forward and keep on moving, because I don't want to be someone who stays in one place. In my dream life, I'm traveling. In my dream life, I'm meeting people out of the country. In my dream life, I'm not waking up early. And in my dream life, I'm not like worrying a lot, because I have my God on my side. In my dream life, I'm not angry, I'm not upset. That's all I can say, and leave it out there for people to know, or for me to come and watch this video and say, oh yeah, I'm actually living the dream life I was talking about in this video. And yeah, hope you like and subscribe. If you reach to this end of the video, I love you so much, and peace.